right, hey, we are live. What's up, everybody? Here we are. Good deal. All right, tonight we'll be opening up some Topps update here. My boy Patrick Ryan's kept talking about these things, so I finally got a box of them. It's a behemoth though, so I don't expect you to stay for the whole video, but it's 360 cards. And here we are at 10:30 at night trying to open this thing up. So I'm going to do the best I can to go through this thing real quick, but I don't expect it to go very, very quickly. By the way, these shirts, I've got some of these coming in about 2 weeks, so I'm going to be giving away these free on the channel. So if you want one, be sure to watch some of the videos. I'm going to give you guys instructions on how to get some of those. So, man, these are a lot of packs. Jesus. By the way, on the Shaquille O'Neal signing and the Iverson signing, you guys have just been crushing on that one. You guys are keeping me real busy on that one. I think we're getting, I don't know if we're getting close to selling out on it, but we are getting filled up. So if you want something, let me know. But I've got a bunch of jerseys, officially licensed ones for Shaq and Iverson. So those are tough to find. So if you need something on that, let me know on those. But, man, look at these things. They only put 10 cards in these things. Why would they do that? 10 cards. It's going to take forever to open these darn things. But what are we looking for tonight? We're looking for Mookie Betts and DeGrom. Kind of guys like that is who we're looking for. So, Patrick, man, if you watch this later on, man, appreciate you mentioning these. But we'll see what we get here. Cole Gillespie. But yeah, man, I've been real happy with the Shaq and Iverson signing. You guys have been doing real well, man. So I definitely appreciate that. Oh, there we go. Little Mookie Betts, the feature of now. Just a little insert here. As Patrick would say, it's got a little soft corner, but I think we'll probably be all right on that one. That's kind of cool. Pretty cool little Mookie. Little David Cone, little mini insert. Drew John Singleton. I remember he was talking about John Singleton was kind of a big deal back in the day. It was before I started collecting cards here, but Jesus, man, I can't believe I got to open these up. It reminds me of another box that I just opened. And by the way, speaking of which, I just got some Mosaic football coming in tomorrow, so I will be opening those up. I'm not sure if I'll do those live or not, but as he would say, this is the gold, but not the gold that we want. You know, looking for Mookie in there, but Giannis. Whatever happened to Giannis? Anybody know? Did he didn't show up for the season or something? Or I don't know what happened to him. These are cool. These little throwback guys. Marcus Stroman. Is he still playing good? I haven't watched much baseball lately. Remember, he was always a decent pitcher. Got here. Oh, there you go, Giancarlo Stanton. All right, working our way through this. I also got some 2016 Select soccer ones and 2019 Topps Chrome Bundalisa. I hope I'm saying that right. But I'm opening some soccer up tomorrow, I believe. So, but yeah, anyways, you guys got to get on that Shaq signing, man. Get some Funko signed, or these are kind of cool. World Series Heroes ones. Some jerseys. I had someone message me tonight about some shoes. Yes, you guys can send shoes in, obviously. I don't have any of the Shaq shoes. Chris Sale, man. How would you like to hit against this guy? How would you like to hit against him? I mean, my gosh, dude. The guy's just crushing you. Actually watched some TV last night. First time watching the Chiefs game, and well, since the Super Bowl, of course. But I haven't actually turned on my TV since then. I don't think so. We have a free little satellite thing. You guys should check these out. You get them on Amazon. It gets you. You can go up to like 90 miles from where you live, and you get all the free channels from within there. Max Scherzer, that's a pretty nice one. and it's like $30, and it's a free one-time deal. You get a little antenna. Yes, it cuts out when the wind is kind of going bad, but nice, a couple Polanco's rookie debut. But it's freaking free. So you guys know how expensive TV is. It's a nice little one there. Todd Frazier, man, wasn't he the MVP of the All-Star game one year? I remember selling like 8x10s of him, and then I haven't sold anything since. All right. Got another big PSA sub coming back. Maybe next week. Who knows? But it's got a PSA 10 Kobe in there. And that's, man, like a $3,000 card right now. So, pretty happy with that one. Oh, man. Let's see what we get here. Jose Abreu. Oh, Yu Darvish. Remember, he was kind of a huge deal when he came over. Man, I don't even know who he plays for anymore. Does he still play for the Cubs? Some random dudes here. But speaking of Patrick Ryan, you guys should give him a follow over there on Instagram. VP Ryan Collection. I just did an interview with him about 2 weeks ago. The video is just about done. And he kind of goes through all this bunch of tips and talks about market manipulation and stuff like that. It's actually a really good interview. I just watched it. And Joe Smith Gold, huh? Little Prince Fielder mini. Look at that little guy. And it's a really good interview, man. He really goes into depth about a bunch of different topics. Man, just a bunch of junk. And about investing tips and picking what you like, and talk about older players. He's really big into Shaq and also Iverson, and not so much on most of the new guys. Oh, there we go. George Springer on the back. That's what we're looking for, too. There we go. Nice little George Springer rookie. He was talking about Astros cards and how really undervalued like Bregman is. And, obviously those guys are kind of being undervalued a little bit right now because of all the, oh, there's DeGrom too. Nice. There we go. Sweet little DeGrom rook. Obviously they're being really undervalued for, the whole cheating reasons and whatnot, but that's a pretty good DeGrom too. Look at that. We got two right off the bat, huh? DeGrom and Springer right about it. Little Miggy 2000 hits. There you go. It's a little George Springer debut. But I got another interview going on with that's already been recorded. It just has not been edited, with Mojo Autographs over there on Instagram. Let me show you guys know who Jay is. Jay's an autograph chaser. And so we talked a lot about autograph chasing and whatnot and tips on that. The future is now. Oh, not for him. And Jay's got some really good insight on all that kind of stuff. So that video will be edited up hopefully in the next 2 weeks here, and get that up for you guys. My gosh, this is so many packs. They're just like making it miserable. It's like the government made these things. Oh my God, just to make your life difficult. Paul Goldschmidt. There you go. Oh, there we go. What's this guy numbered to? I don't know. Just a little red guy. I don't even know who this guy is. Anybody know who this is? Well, I guess we'll waste a penny sleeve on him. Speaking of penny sleeves, I just bought like 2,000 of those things. Man, those things are so cheap. What we got here? Danny Santana. All right. Enough of that junk. Anybody know who won the Celtics game tonight? I haven't checked on that. I'm hoping that the Celtics pulled that one out, man. I'd like to see Tatum get to an NBA Finals. That'd be sweet. Oh, there we go. There we go. Nice. Number to 2014. Woohoo! There we go, baby. There we go. Nice. Very nice. Look at that bad boy. There we go. That's a big one right there. Woo! Nice. Very cool. We got our Omar Vizquel. I had no idea he played for the Blue Jays. That's incredible. Wow. I had no idea he did that. David Price. All right, good deal. Wow. Nice big pickup on that Mookie. Oh, man, these things are just brutal. Phelps. Who we got here? Aaron Sanchez, 2014. Who are you? Bryce Harper. Is he still in the big leagues? Jose Bautista and Miguel Trice. All right, cool. Bryce Harper, man, this is one guy that people want to see do an autograph signing more than anybody else I've ever seen. For a guy who really hasn't been playing all that much lately. I mean, or playing as well as I should say. All right, what do we got here? Derek Dietrich. I have our first Royal here. Aaron Crow. Oscar Taveras, man. Throwback day. Sad what happened to him, but man, he was a real big star back in the day. Jose Abreu, rookie debut. That's nice. Decent little one there. Troy Tulowitzki. Daniel Murphy. Remember when he was with the Mets and he had that huge series? And his autographs were like just going crazy for like World Series balls and stuff like that. Like 500 bones. Yeah, I don't know if people were paying that, but he was selling. Ooh, what's this right here? Who's this here? Oh, nobody. Man, I haven't heard of any of these players in a long time. Matt Davidson, Oscar Taveras, nice. But then again, I don't follow sports all that much. You would think a guy that, runs a sports memorabilia company would watch sports, but I just don't. I don't know. I've just been turned off by it, and I just haven't had the time. And so if you guys know of any good players out there who are on the up and coming who I should be doing signings with, let me know. Stephen Drew, my gosh, man, I haven't heard that name in a while. John Lackey, what's that gold to? 2014, of course. Vaughn Farewells, what a dumb name for a card. You seen some of these new cards lately, like the mosaic ones? Man, they've had some funky designs on there. Those stained glass ones, I just posted them on Instagram. I love those. Those are one of my favorites, but some of them are just dumb. Like, what are they doing? Like Stairmasters? What is a Stairmaster? Like, I think a Stairmaster, I think of like Suzanne Summers or something like that. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know who runs these companies or whatnot, but you'd think they would get a little more creative with some of them. But some of them, they actually hit pretty good home runs on some of them. Oh, man, who are these guys? Johnny Gomes. All right, funny story about Johnny Gomes. I say funny story. I actually played college baseball with his brother, Joey Gomes. And I've met Johnny one time. He came to a party at college. But his brother, Joey, was actually a very good baseball player. Story of him, we used to play Stanford every Wednesday, I believe. Because they were just about 5-10 minutes up the road. And I kid you not, Stanford's got a great baseball program. And Stanford would stop their whatever they were doing to watch Joey, his brother, actually take batting practice. And he would just hit monstrous home runs. It was just incredible to watch him hit home runs. He's coaching somewhere up in the east, up at Petaluma, I think, which is where he's from. Polanco. But anyway, it's amazing to watch a team that was top 5-10 in the country to watch us little podunk guys from Santa Clara take batting practice, and they would stop and watch him for sure. Hunter Pence, man, the former Giant. But I miss those guys, man. If you ever played college baseball, it's kind of a little funky deal. Nobody gets full scholarships, and Tony Gwynn Jr. nice. Dustin Ackley, Giannis. What do we got here? Jeff Baker. Yeah, there you go. Nice little Adam Wainwright. That's kind of cool. So I at Santa Clara, there where I played, I was a pitcher there for. Well, I say I was a pitcher, but I need a bigger one for that one. But I was on the team, let's just say. And so not every player would travel. And we'd have like 35 guys on the team. And I remember one year we were going to Oklahoma State to play them in baseball. And the coach comes up to me and he goes, everybody's traveling to Oklahoma State, man. We're all gonna go have fun, all that kind of stuff. And he's like, everybody but Powers. Powers isn't going. So I was the only guy that didn't travel to Oklahoma State, which that was a big bummer because I had never been to Oklahoma, and that just seemed like a super fun trip. We actually went to Hawaii later that year too, and I didn't get to go to that one either. Pat Neshek, there you go. You guys should follow him on Instagram. He's a big card guy. But baseball, man, the best thing about I don't even watch baseball anymore because it's just too boring. You know, being a pitcher was fun because you only played once every 5 or 6 days when you were at least a starter, and you were involved in every play, right? At least once when you were on the field with, and I don't know. I just can't watch it now. It's just too long. It's too boring. There you go, nice little holiday. Look at this card. What the heck? Damn, that's cool. But the best thing about baseball is honestly the stories, because you have so much time with these guys, and most of them are dirtbags anyway, you know. And it's just hilarious, the stuff, because you have so much time on your hands to come up with this stuff. It's like, why are prisoners good at at doing stuff, you know? As well, they have 23 hours a day in their cells. It's kind of like the same thing in baseball. David Murphy. So I'll tell you a quick little story. We were doing a intramural game. I forget who we were playing, some local JC. And there's Tanaka, nice. And the intramural games that we played against the JCs, we would it would be optional for like the main starters that we had. Like you could choose to play or not. And a lot of guys wouldn't play, so we'd be kind of short players, and sometimes pitchers would have to play the field and whatnot. So it was kind of a mess. And one time we didn't have a right fielder out there, so I'm sitting on the bench like I normally was, eating sunflower seeds, and coach turns over to me and he goes, "Hey Powers, do you mind go and replacing Casper the Friendly Ghost out there in right field?" So I look out the right field. There's nobody out there. And just stupid little stories like that from your pitching coach are just hilarious. So Coach Zavatsky, if you're still out there, man, you're one funny freaking dude. Remember one time he sent a player to the airport to go get his girlfriend. Not like after practice, like in the middle of practice. That was clever. Randy Choate, oh man. A little gold at least. Mike Schmidt. Oh, another Mookie. Nice. I remember one time I actually did get to travel with the team. We went down to play LMU, Loyola Marymount. Speaking of Joey Gomes, Joey and I were kind of, I guess you could say friends in the team and whatnot. And we were trying to. So Coach Zavatsky, he actually ended up leaving our school, Santa Clara, and he actually went down to LMU, and he became the pitching coach down there. So we knew his signs already. So we were trying to essentially pick his signs, and so we could relay the signal to the batters and whatnot. And I thought I was onto his signs for a little bit there. And so we would yell the player's first name if it was going to be a fastball, and we would yell the player's last name if it was going to be an off-speed pitch. And I was for sure it was going to be a fastball. So I'm like, "Hey, Joey, let's go. Come on, Joey. And Joey's gearing up for a fastball, and Lo and behold, the guy throws a fucking curveball, and Joey just is way out in front of him, of course. And he looks at me pissed, you know, and I'm like, dude, I'm sorry, man. This is why I don't play, you know. But it was the one I missed. I don't know what it was, but I missed that call. Yeah, Yordano Ventura, man. There's Kristen Yelich. Nice. So he was pretty pissed at me, but I actually ended up warming up for that game, which was quite surprising. I never made it in, but I ended up warming up, which I guess is kind of like getting in the game. Who we got here? Salvador Perez. Man, the Royals suck. My gosh. If you're not from a town where, like, you don't win every single year, like, when you win, like, it's just phenomenal. Like, when the Royals won, dude, it was like Royal fever everywhere. Like, you know, I grew up in the Bay Area, so, you know, the Niners were winning Super Bowls all the time. The A's or Giants were, you know, at least competing in World Series. Anthony Rizzo. We got, who's the red one here? Kelly Johnson. But when you get to a city that hasn't, when we moved here, a city that hasn't won it for a long time, man, it is just something special to see, you know, especially when the Chiefs won too. I mean, that was just incredible. David Ross. Boy. So, I don't know. We're doing okay on this pack here. Getting back to the cards here. We'll give a quick little summary here of what we got so far. Of some decent ones. Decent ones, we got a Mookie. We got another, what did we get? We got a Mookie Gold. That's huge right there. And then, what else do we get? We got a DeGrom, and we got a Springer. And then I think I got another Mookie in here somewhere, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this other Mookie right here, a little insert. So, we're doing pretty good on this pack here. Or this box, I should say. But I'm sorry, guys. They gave me 36 of these freaking cards here. 36, and there's only 10 cards in there. Oh, man. J.D. Martinez. Jeff Baker. Who are these people? Jackie Bradley Jr., man. Remember him about the dinosaurs? What did he say? The dinosaurs didn't exist or something like that? If you ever see Jackie Bradley's signature, though, he has a really, really nice signature. Where do you play ball at? South Carolina, I think. But he's got a full signature. You can see every letter of it, and he spells it all out. It's super nice. What do we got here? A little Miggy Gold. Nice. 2000 hit one. That's pretty cool. Numbered to 2014. Probably a $3 card that I just got excited about. If that. Roberto Clemente. Tony Sanchez. All right. So all these like unused cards, a good thing you guys can do with these unused cards that you just don't want to grade or you don't have any need for, is send them off to ComC, man. comc.com. And all they do everything for you. They scan it, list it for you, and ship it when it sells. So you don't have to do anything. You pay them like 35 cents a card. So, you know, you're going to want to pick cards that are at least of a dollar value or so. But that's what I do with most of these guys here. We got a gold here too. John Smoltz. What do we got here? Shoemaker Rook. Man, dude. But yeah, so I got in some Mosaic footballs coming in tomorrow. I've got 2016 Select Soccer, and then I've got some Topps Chrome ones that for soccer as well. 2019 that I'm going to try to open up at some point this weekend because I'm going to get another submission out to PSA on hopefully Monday or Tuesday. If you guys aren't familiar with how to sub to PSA, there's a group that I use. It's called gemmint.com. Jared's the guy's name that runs it over there. It's honestly, I've used I've used 2 other subgroups before using Jared, and the other ones suck. Okay. The reason why Jared is so good is because, number one, he ships to PSA pretty much every week, if not multiple times a week. So your cards aren't just sitting there, which that sucks. I used one guy before. I'm not going to mention his name, but he was terrible. The card sat there for 2 months before because he was waiting for everybody to send all the cards in so he could send them all at once, which is totally BS. So they just sat there. I finally had the guy ship them back to me because I was not going to wait any longer. Houston Street, man, he just did an autograph signing. So you want to find a subgroup that ships stuff right away. Jared's got an online portal there, so you know exactly what step in at PSA your cards are, and you know like an estimated time of when they're going to be coming back to you. So it's super easy, and then of course when your grades pop, you get a notification on that, so you don't have to ask the subbers. Like the worst thing about it is asking all these subgroups people, hey, what's the status update? Where's the stuff? You know, like nobody's got time for that. I don't want to do that. So finding a good group like that. PC Sports Cards is another good group that people really, really like. Jose Molina, man, looked like he had a cheeseburger right before he ate. Jesus, look at that. Man, it's amazing how baseball players can be so out of shape and play that game still. I mean, especially pitchers. Remember Rod Beck? I mean, Beck was he was one of my favorite players on the Giants. It's so sad he's gone, but man, he was cool. That's really cool. Number to 63 of a guy nobody ever heard of. Rod Beck, I think he was traveling around the minors, I think, for towards the end of his career, and I think he was like just living out of an RV or something like that, just living the high life, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, speaking of out of shape, he was severely out of shape, but he could pitch, man. He could throw a ball, dude, and that's all you got to do as a pitcher, I guess. But it's just amazing that professional athletes who have so much time to devote to their craft can at least stay in shape. Mark Trumbo, remember when he was a big deal? Remember, was it TNT they used to call him over there at the Angels with Trout? Tanaka. Who this here? Tanaka again. Adrian Beltre. Highly underrated player, man. I mean, very underrated. Great hitter. Just don't touch his head. But yeah, speaking of like conditioning with baseball, when I played baseball back in like the early 2000s in college, like they didn't know anything. That's only like 20 years ago. They didn't know anything about calisthenics, strength training. I mean, they had us running poles, and if you guys don't know what poles are, basically you run pole to pole from the left field to right field, and there you go, George Brett. Fond farewell. George Brett, I'm sure, gives everybody a fond farewell when you meet him in person. There you go, Pujos. 900, what did I say, 900 home runs? Yeah, 900 home runs, yeah. 500 home runs, 300 home runs. I don't know, what does that say? And there's a Jeter. Nice. Pretty much most Jeter cards you get, you should grade. Not every Jeter, but we'll check on that one. It's kind of a cool little all-star one. Yeah, pretty sweet. So anyways, going back to the fitness thing for the pitchers, they would have us do, our pitching coach, going back to Coach Zavatsky, they would have us do 3 exercises. And not one of them was squats or like anything for strength, like strength training your shoulders, it was just dumb conditioning. Like the main thing pitchers should do is really obviously legs, arm endurance, and then sprints, because that's what every single pitch is a freaking sprint. But no, they're gonna have us run miles for some damn reason. Michael Waka, remember he was a big deal with the Cardinals for a little while. Sing choo choo. Who we got here? Kurt Suzuki. A couple random rooks here. But yeah, anyways, it's funny how the pitching coach doesn't know anything about pitching fitness, but I guess that's to be expected. Alrighty, let's see what we got on here. Moving along. Johnny Peralta, Reed Johnson. Why can't they put all the cards the same way? Why do I gotta flip around with these cards all the time? You would think 2014 they would have good packaging skills. I'd be really curious to do like a behind the scenes printing over at like Panini or something like that, or Topps, just to see how these things go in there, how they get in the packs and all that kind of stuff. I think that'd be kind of cool to see. Who we got here? Lyle Overbay, David Freese. I remember meeting him in 2011. We took part in a signing with him. He was a really cool cat. But he was World Series MVP, yeah. And we had met him at a hotel in St. Louis. And he what was great about him, dude, is he showed up on time. He signed everything. He was just a kind of a really chill guy. Seth Smith Gold. Sean Figgins. Man, he's fast. Chase Utley. Man, this is a guy that people really want to see do a signing. Chase Utley, man. Somebody knows him. Tell him. People want him to see him do a signing. They need him on World Series stuff, man. 2008. All right, looks like we got like, what time is it? Oh my God, it's almost 11 o'clock. I'm too old for this, man. Oh, what we got here? I can't imagine being like a breaker where you just have to stay up all night opening cards up for people. I mean, I think that would be, I don't know, would not be very fun. I mean, it would be cool. It would be really fun if you hit some big cards for some people. But I think after a while, staying up super late like that would just be, I don't know. My body needs sleep, man. All right, I think we got like 1 or 2 packs left here. We're getting towards the end. And we'll do a little recap here, see what we got. Have to do some research on all these cards and see what's worth grading and what we can send to ComC. Oh, not this guy again, man. Did we get 2 of these? We got 2 of these golds. 2 out of the 2014 ones. Here's Carpenter. Oh, here we go. Nice little DeGrom. James Peterson, Jonathan Diaz, Torrey Blanco. Okay. All right. So, let me clean up here for a second. Make sure I'm not missing anything. I think we got 1 pack left. Yep. All right. 1 pack left, and then we can call it a night. Thank you guys for sticking around. Wouldn't it be great if we got another Mookie in this one? Speaking of Mookie, remember when his PSA 10 card went up to, oh my gosh, $600-700 because Gary Vee said so, and then we dropped down to like $300 again. So don't buy cards like that. Buy cards raw and ungraded and get them graded. That's the best way to do it. It keeps your cost low. This one to 50. Jeff Samardzija. Keeps your costs low, so if something like that does happen, you're not stuck. There's nothing like, think about those people that bought, those messy 2014 Prisms at $4,000 or $5,000 or whatever they were at, and now they're 2. I mean, you don't want to do that. Don't be that guy. All right, cool. All right, I think that's it. Yay. All right, so let's just do a quick little recap on what we got and my thoughts on everything, and kind of, I think we're probably going to be okay in this box. I think we may actually make some money. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if you guys remember all that Mosaic stuff that I opened, the basketball stuff 3 months ago. I don't have any of that stuff back from PSA yet. So that's all money that's just been spent that is just sitting around. So Samardzija, this is a cool card. It's numbered. I'm not getting it graded, though. I'll send it off to ComC and let them deal with it. DeGrom, I will probably get this one graded. Rookie card, guy's a great pitcher. That's probably going in the yes pile. Jeter. Okay, so here's the thing. Jeter, Trout, Luka Doncic, those guys, you get almost everything graded. These guys are the superstars, LeBron, those kind of guys. You got to get almost everything graded on those guys here. This guy, I don't know who the heck he is. It's numbered to 63, but we'll let ComC deal with that one. Miggy Gold, 2000 career hit one. I mean, it's numbered to 2014. Probably not on this one, but I'll check it out and see if it's got any value. It's probably a $2 card. Here's a Yelich insert right here. These are pretty cool. I think this is 2014. I think this is rookie year. Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe on that one. Betts here. I probably will get this one here. I like getting inserts done, mainly because not a lot of people do. For the most part, some people do it on the newer stuff now, but Springer here definitely gonna get done. DeGrom definitely. Betts definitely. 2014. This is the card you wanted right here. Like fairly well centered. It's maybe got a little bit of a edging issue over there. Maybe I can clean that up there with the. It's probably just a little fuzz dust there. Just wipe that. But anyway, that's a good one. This is a good one. I'm gonna get this one graded too. Tanaka, probably no. Lackey, it's another gold, no. Jose Abreu, rookie debut, probably not. This one, no. George Springer, centering's off a little bit on it. But again, PSA gives you 60-40 on it. So that might be in the yes pile. Polanco, no. And what we got here? We got another Polanco. Giancarlo Stanton, that'll go over there. Marcus Stroman, probably no. And then Giannis. Probably no on this guy. So anyway, we got maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards to grade. And you figure, at a minimum, the average price on these ones you can sell graded. I think these ones at least 100 on average, right? So that's 800. I'm probably gonna get way more for these Mookies, of course, and Mookies are probably 300 to 400. The gold one, I don't know what that one's going for. That's probably gonna be more. DeGrom's probably 200 to 300. Springer in the 100 to 200 range. So I'm just kind of guessing off these numbers right now. I haven't really looked at them yet, but probably retail sales on something like this probably in the maybe 1,000 to 1,200 range. So maybe we'll make $300-400. I don't know. We'll see how it goes, but. Anyway, that's the wrap for tonight, guys. Thanks again for sticking with me for all these freaking packs. I'm going to dig through them again to make sure I didn't miss any. But, again, check out that Shaq signing and the Iverson one. You guys don't want to miss the Shaq one. That's a big one. Iverson, too. And then Peyton signing is going to be at the end of this month. That one's sold out. I don't have any more signatures on those ones. But if there's going to potentially be another signing in November. So be on the lookout for that one. So anyway, appreciate you guys sticking around here, and I will see you guys on another live, hopefully pretty soon here.